Hi everyone, welcome back to Massive Crochet. For this project, I'm using a super soft yarn and a 4mm crochet hook. Now, let's get into it. To start, chain a multiple of 7, then add 2 more chains at the end. Make sure your chains aren't too tight, otherwise row 1 will be hard to work. So, I'm chaining 23, which is 7 times 3 plus 2. And we're going to work into the back bumps of each chain. And this gives us a really clean edge and helps keep it from curling too much. Skip the first chain. Insert your hook into the back bump of the second chain from the hook and pull up a loop. Go into the next back bump, pull up a loop. The next one, pull up another loop. And one more time into the next back bump. There we go, 5 loops on the hook, yarn over and pull through 2 loops. Yarn over again, pull through 2. Yarn over, pull through 2. Yarn over and pull through 2. We have these 3 vertical bars. Go into the first one and pull up a loop. Then the second. And the third. And now into the next back bump of the chain. So, let's close them 2 by 2 again. And again, pull up a loop in each vertical bar. And now into the next back bump of the chain. And close them 2 by 2 again, just like that. Now, insert your hook into each vertical bar and slip stitch. And now into the next back bump of the chain. And slip stitch. Repeat the same process. Insert your hook into the back bumps of the next 4 chains. And we still have 5 loops on the hook. Close them 2 by 2. Again, into the 3 vertical bars. And into the back bump of the chain. Work your way back. One more time. Into the back bump of the next chain and work your way back. Now let's bind off with slip stitches into each vertical bar. and a last slip stitch into the back bump of the next chain. Continue working the squares this way until the end. At the end of the row, there's one chain left, which will work at the end of the next row. Join the new color in the bottom right corner of the first square. Chain 4. Skip the first chain and pull up a loop in the back bumps of the next 3 chains. Insert your hook into the next stitch and pull up a loop. 5 loops on the hook. Close them 2 by 2. Pull up a loop in each of the 3 vertical bars and into the next stitch, and close. Last time, pull up a loop in each of the 3 vertical bars and into the next stitch, and close. Now bind off with slip stitches into each vertical bar. And then slip stitch into the next stitch. For the second square, pull up a loop in each of the next 3 stitches. And one more into the first stitch of the next square. Work your way back. Repeat 2 more times. Now, let's bind off. For the last square, pull up a loop in each of the next 3 stitches. And the last loop into the back bump of the final chain from the previous row. Close only the first loop to create the edge, and then the remaining loops 2 by 2. Pull up a loop in each vertical bar and the last one into the edge stitch, working through both loops. Close only the first loop and then the remaining loops 2 by 2. One more time. Now, bind off. Let's start row 3. Join the new color in first stitch of the first square. Pull up a loop in each of the next 3 stitches. And the last into the first stitch of the following square. Work the square as usual. Once you reach the last square, cut the yarn and work the next row the same way as row 2. On the last square, don't forget the edge stitch. The next row will be just like row 3. Let's work the border. Chain 4 and start as usual. Close 2 loops, then another 2, and finally the last 3 loops. Skip the first vertical bar, pull up a loop in each of the next 2, and 1 in the following stitch. Now close 2 loops, then the remaining 3. Skip the first vertical bar, pull up a loop in the next one, and another in the following stitch. Close 3 loops, then work a single crochet in the next stitch. Pull up 4 loops, close 2 loops, then 2, then 3. Skip the first bar and pull up 3 loops. Pull through 2, pull through 3. Skip first bar, pull up 2 loops and pull through 3 loops. Single crochet in next stitch. Repeat in the same way, and at the end of the row, work the edge. Change color to work the other side. Remember to work the edge at the end of the row. And here's how it turns out. I absolutely love it. It's so beautiful and so different from usual. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you did, please leave a like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you never miss a new video. Also, let me know what you think in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.